I had a pretty normal life, I would say. I was busy, like any mom. I was healthy, I was strong, I was active. The girls were getting ready for third grade. I had recently accepted a new job at Duke University Hospital in patient safety. And I woke up that morning a little later than I had hoped. So I decided the quickest way to get a workout before I went to work was to get on the stationary trainer. While I was riding the bike, my head started hurting, and it was not a normal kind of hurt.
You okay?
I don't know, it's like, it's the worst headache ever. Ronnie brought me pain medication and some water. I decided to get up and go to the bathroom. I looked into the mirror, and I took a sip of water, and it started to drool out my left side of my mouth. I smiled in the mirror, and the smile wasn't what it should be. It was at that moment I knew. I think I'm having a stroke. You need to call 911.
Firemen and ambulance people came in the house.
I was riding my bike in the garage, and I just got this terrible headache.
Hold your arm straight out for me, close your eyes.
And they also put these little sticky things on her.
This is really scary, but we're gonna take really good care of your mom.
They talked to us and they put our mom on a hospital bed, pushed her out in the ambulance.
Ronnie had to ease their fears because we were all scared.
Mama's gonna be okay. She's gonna have to go to the hospital.
I said, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. I knew that there were some people that I needed to thank. I started making phone calls. I'm currently working on a little project that I wanted to reach out to a bunch of the different people who cared for me. It was part of me becoming who I am again. I got a hold of my medical records. I described people and I said, there's this person and I need to find them. Whoever was driving had said that I was one of the lucky ones because I got to have the lights and the sirens. I knew that wasn't lucky, I knew that was like really bad. But then I also realized later that I was really lucky because I was still alive, thanks to you guys for responding so quickly. We pulled into the ambulance bay at Duke University Hospital. So I got into the ED and everything happened really quickly. You probably have no idea who I am. I just wanted to thank you guys because you were like the first face of Duke that I saw. And before I knew it, I was having a CT scan on my head. They confirmed that I had a stroke, but they told me that it was because I was bleeding in my brain. You helped me get the scan. You figured out what was going on and saved me.
Well, thank you.
So I just wanted to thank you. Yeah. So I wanted to thank you. Dr. Hauk, he was amazing. He showed me the image and he explained that I had bleeding in my brain and that it was due to something called an arteriovenous malformation. I'd never heard of that before. Ronnie and I made a plan with Dr. Hauk that we would first go to interventional radiology and they would stop the bleed. I felt really safe and
Awesome.
in a good place, and I just wanted to thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna see if I can track Teresa.
You were like the constant face. You were always there every morning to come see me.
And you explained everything to me, so I kind of knew what to expect and what was going to happen. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you're very welcome. Definitely that was a scary moment.
And the other option was surgery, the craniotomy. He said that if he took me to the OR, he could open up my head and take out the AVM. You guys, with Dr. Hauk, saved my life. I don't know if you guys ever see patients.
Absolutely.
So, thank you very much. That's great. Yeah.
That's very sweet of you. It is really nice to see you doing great.
Really rewarding. While I was in the OR, there was a lot of bleeding. You saved the day and got me the blood that I needed.
You know, we are behind the scenes and we don't often hear that, so we appreciate that.
After surgery, they had put me in a medically induced coma. When they woke me up, I was still intubated. I heard all the beeping monitors and I was nervous. You listened and you were there for me. When I was on 8 West in the step-down unit, they kept encouraging me. I couldn't do anything by myself. There was one morning that I asked for one of those warm blankets, and then I asked for a popsicle, and it was a really comforting moment. There were so many people that touched my care. You guys all got me what I needed, so it wasn't in pain. I really just wanted to come back and sort of acknowledge the hard work that you guys do. So I just wanted to thank you, because you're just as much a part of my team as the nurses and the doctors. I'm just one of so many that you guys touch. I love that I could order my own food, like exactly what I wanted. I just wanted to go home. I wanted to be with the kids. I wanted to be with Ronnie. I wanted this to be over, but given the amount of deficits I still had, they thought the best option for me was going to be intensive inpatient rehab. You were the one that helped do some arranging of ambulance transfers to get me out of here, which was a good thing. I thank you for helping me get to Duke Regional so I could get some rehab and get back on my feet.
No problem at all.
I was at Duke Regional Rehab for a week.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for holding me up when I wasn't strong enough. You know, you can see I'm just getting flustered up.
Why you do what you do?
Yeah.
Once I got home, I continued with outpatient therapy at Lennox Baker.
Put each of the pegs in each of the holes. We're going to go as quickly as you can. Let's do 5 with this hand, and then we'll switch tasks for your right hand.
I don't know how many times you get patients to come back and say thank you, but...
Well, you're my first.
Okay, well, awesome. I'm glad to be a first. So I started my new job on October 3rd, which was what I like to say exactly 2 months from when my head exploded. I joked that I went undercover before my job started so that I could see what it was like to be a patient and see how complicated the care is and how many people it takes to work together to make one person whole again.
It's a stressful environment, and we rise to the occasion, and then when somebody needs even more emergent care, we rise to the occasion. But it's nice to see the end product, because we are isolated and silent.
So glad to be part of the family, and you guys cared for me like family. Life is normal again, but it's a better normal than it ever was, because I'm so thankful for every day that I have. I walk the kids to school. I'm active again. I'm not physically perfect after the stroke, but I'm pretty darn close, and life has a whole new meaning now. I don't take any day for granted. I can honestly say that every day that I wake up and I see my husband and my kids and I go to work at the place that literally saved my life, it's an honor. As a member of such an amazing organization, I have nothing but gratitude to share.